Good evening, folks. Chris Alba Bonsai here. Well, a wee break in the weather from the storms and thunder and lightning we've been having over the past few hours. My next wee project on the go. I'm starting to plan wee forest planting. Something that I don't have many of, forest plantings. Segum. Something a wee bit different from anything else we've got. 5 trees there to start. We'll see where that takes us. Also, on the go at the same time, I'll sit that down. I have recently acquired a new oak tree. It's nice, big leaves in it, so at the moment there's something to work on, but relatively interesting trunk. Some nice nabari on it, really nice nabari on it in fact. That's probably in the front. Some big decisions on branches to be made, but I am, with leaf size, seeing a broom style with a slightly twisted trunk. Please, anyone has suggestions, leave it in the comments. I'm not working on this tree just now. This is merely keep it alive and watch it and make decisions in the future. So any suggestions welcome. Well, all 5 trees. I've got my pot. I'm going to make a wee grid section and then we'll get that installed in, so I've got something to tie them down to. Unlike usual, I normally forget to tie my trees down. I need to get better at this, so my theory is here, tying in all 5 trees will be quite tricky, so if I make this chopstick grid, then tie the chopstick grid to the pot, I can tie the trees onto this grid. Hopefully that works. After the initial play, I've dropped it to just the 4 chopsticks. It's tied together in the 4 corners. I think it's going to give me plenty of options to angle the trees in. I don't know, maybe 1 there, 2 diagonally across the pot, leaving a space each side. Options. Next, drainage mesh. Then we'll see. Now I've got my drainage mesh in. Just need to tie the chopsticks into it. Although probably could get away by the time the soil's on top, but for peace of mind, I'm going to tie them down. Then I'm going to tie the trees to the chopsticks. Everything's going to be solid. Something that I've been bad for previously not doing with most of these. Most of these have only been tied in the past year, but they're tied in now. So let's tie this down. Then later on I will start sorting these out. I've got them strapped down really tight. These 2 cables here, they are not budging anywhere. I've been mounting this top one, but I'm not too bothered about that. That will, with compression, stop moving. Those 2 I need to stop. You will notice that these 2 are movable, because this one not so worried about moving, because it gives me the options to play. If I want it here, back here, I can lock it up later. I'm still not 100% sure about placement. I'm just kind of, I'm thinking this is going to be on the front. So last tree. And when it comes to planting them, something, all these lines. But we'll need to wait and see later, that's the next step. As you can see, I now have them in. They've not done any root work really, I've just slightly teased out the bits of slate that were at the bottom of the pots. Not doing any root work. Last few wires to go in over the top to secure this one in. The rest of them are all wired underneath this moss. This moss was already on top of them. As I said, doing a lot of root work as possible. Next job's are going to be filling some of the gaps. Last couple of wires on, tighten it down. Bob's your uncle, filling the gaps. I'll come back and I'll show you when it's done. And what I came up with for my child's free time is this. Just a bit of room around here. I'm just going to go give it water and see what it looks like. Say hi, Noah! Well, the Segum Forest is all planted up, wired in. I'm quite happy with how it's going, and I'm now going to leave it to just fully recover. I'm not even going to prune, trim, wire or anything yet. I'm just going to leave it be. Let it happily settle for a couple of weeks and we'll see where it goes. I've got everything either tilting slightly up or away, and I chose the one in the middle. Just had that nice kink. I thought, even from this side, this branch I'm going to have to do some thinking about at the moment. Get some more branching down at the bottom. Probably going to have to significantly backbud the top, fill it out, but I see potential. Well, cheers folks, that's the end of the Segum Forest for a couple of months probably. I'll probably look at it towards the beginning of autumn, start thinking about where branches are going to be and things. Now just for feeding and health, get it going again, get nice and healthy, then we'll look at shortening branch stuff. For now it's just continue on the way it's going. Hopefully get another video up in a couple of days. That's all folks. Right, that's all from Malba Bonsai. Catch you soon.